Hey guys, it's Marlo back, and today we're going to take a close look at the NECA Pennywise the Clown from the movie It Well House version. I just picked this up at my local Target store, and again, this is an ultimate figure, so it comes in that familiar box that we all know with the flap that opens up to reveal the figure behind the window there. You can see there the figure in package and a nice product shot there of Pennywise. You can see some of the accessories it comes with, and we'll just take a closer look at the box here. Again, this is the latest version of Pennywise the Clown. We had the first version and then another version from GameStop that was a bloody version, and now with this third version, this is the Well House version with alternate heads. As we can see there, it looks like the body for the most part is going to be the same, and a few new accessories. So, I mean, if you're a big Pennywise fan or It movie fan, you're going to still want to pick up this figure, even though for the most part a lot of it is reused parts from the previous figure. So anyways, I think we got a good look at the box. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a closer look at the figure inside. And here we have Pennywise out of package. Again, this is the Well House version, and again, he looks pretty much identical to the previous versions of Pennywise. So I'm not going to go into the articulation points and waste your time on this one. Just want to show you the different accessories. This time around we get 3 new head sculpts here. We have the version here with the wig, this version here with the crazy teeth, and then this version here for the piece of wrought iron that you can spear through his head. Here is the piece of wrought iron. 2 extra hands. I think this hand came with the original version for the Georgie boat. Looks like he can, pinch the little sailboat with that one. This one's a new one. It kind of looks like his balloon holding hand, but it's a little bit different. So not sure what you can do with this one. You probably put the piece of wrought iron in his hand or something if you wanted to. And this is a totally new hand. This is a cool kind of creature monster hand. And unfortunately there's only one. You just get the right hand here. And it does look pretty cool. Really creepy. And again, let's just take a good look at the head sculpts, because that's why we're all here. These are the only real new additions to this figure for the most part. And I think they really did a good job with the painting all around. I think I got some good copies here, nothing too out of place, it seems. So if you're able to, inspect your figures before you pick them up, and try to pick ones with the best paint job if possible. This guy retailed for, I believe it was $27.99 at my local Target store. So they are hitting your local Targets now. And I'll give you guys a comparison of the older versions of Pennywise in a little bit. But let me go ahead and show you how the piece of wrought iron goes through the head sculpt here. Put the camera down for a second. And you can see with Pennywise here, you take the piece of wrought iron. There's a hole right there. You can just shove it through. Be careful. I would imagine this could easily break. It would have been cool if NECA actually put a real metal piece of, for the wrought iron here. If it was like real metal, that would have been cool to keep it, from snapping in two, which I'm sure will happen for a lot of collectors. And this is what it looks like with this piece in his head. It looks pretty cool. And other than that, we get this cool backdrop that comes in the package. As you can see, it's a bunch of the clowns that we see in the one room. And for you eagle-eyed fans, you could see a clown there in the background. That should be quite familiar to you guys. So, yep. For the most part, that's it. Let me give you guys a look at the older versions of Pennywise for comparison. And see if there's any other differences between those and this latest version here. And here we have all three current versions of Pennywise, the dancing clown. Starting off with the latest here, the Well House version. I'll just let you guys see for yourself if you can spot any differences, because I really don't in terms of the sculpt and articulation. They should pretty much be identical. You can see here with the one in the middle, this is the GameStop bloody variant version. Of course, there's going to be some different paint apps. You can see here some blood on his outfit, and of course on the frills there around the neck, the collar piece, on his hands, on the fingertips, and of course on his mouth. The head sculpt is, I think, for the most part, yeah, I think it's the same as this version. Just the eyes are kind of positioned differently. They're a little bit more, let's see if I can bring this one up closer. You can see the eyes are looking a little bit more straightforward, whereas this version, they're kind of looking upwards just a little bit. So hopefully you can see the differences there, but I think it's the same sculpt, just different paint apps with the blood there on the mouth. And as far as accessories, I've laid them out. This is the original set here. You get two head sculpts, the Georgie boat, and the balloon holding hand right there, and the hand for the boat. And with the GameStop version, we get this new head sculpt here with the bloody monster face, two extra open hands with blood on the fingertips, and of course Georgie's severed arm. And with the latest version, we get the most head variations and accessories. The wrought iron piece there through that head sculpt, another version of the monster face, or whatever you want to call it, this version of Pennywise with the wig, and of course he comes with this crazy grin version here. So again, real quick, you could see all the versions here with all their accessories, just to give you guys a rundown of what we have so far. So that's a lot of different Pennywises there, and between all three versions we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different head sculpts. So that's a lot of different versions of Pennywise that you can create from, you know, these sets of figures here. Wow. Let's see. One thing I did kind of notice with my original version, at least, the suit seems a tad bit darker. It seems to have gotten a bit lighter with the latest version here. Don't know if you can see that. But again, it's just a little bit darker here. And the details are a little bit better as far as getting all the little details in there with the, you know, cracks and crevices and the sculpting. Looks like it's kind of softened up a bit with the latest version. You can still see some of it, but again, it's not as obvious as on the original. I kind of like seeing all that detail here on the original version. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about there with all that great detail. But yeah, other than that, I don't see too much else. I think the collar here is a little bit more white. Of course, this is bloody, and this one has a little bit more of a cream color to it. So yep, if you're curious about the differences, that's all I could spot offhand. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little review and unboxing of Pennywise the Well House version here, another ultimate figure by NECA Toys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video. like the video, and please do subscribe. Take care, guys. Keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.